Assalamu alaikum. The world today has made attention look like power. If you are loud, people notice you. If you expose more, people praise you. If you follow every trend, society tells you that you are confident and free. But quietly, many hearts are becoming exhausted trying to keep up with a world that never stops demanding more. And maybe that's why true modesty feels so rare now. Not because modesty is weak, but because it actually requires strength. Recently, I saw a young Muslima walking through a crowded shopping area. Everyone around her was trying so hard to be seen. Phones out, cameras everywhere, people chasing validation from strangers online. But she walked calmly in her hijab, lowering her gaze, carrying herself with dignity and peace, and honestly, there was something powerful about her presence, not because she demanded attention, but because she didn't need it. That is the beauty of hayā. Modesty is not insecurity, it is self respect rooted in faith. It is knowing that your worth is not measured by how many people look at you, but by how close your heart is to Allah. The world says, show more of yourself to be valuable, but Islam teaches, protect your dignity because you are already valuable. And that changes everything. People often misunderstood modesty. They think a modest woman is silent because she is weak. No. Sometimes she stays silent because she has mastered self-control. They think lowering the gaze means fear. No. Sometimes it means strength strong enough to resist temptation in a world drowning in it. Real strength is not always loud. Sometimes real strength is walking away from attention when your nerves wants it badly. Sometimes real strength is dressing for Allah instead of dressing for validation. And honestly, that takes courage today. Because we live in a time where many people are terrified of being forgotten. Social media constantly pressures people to perform, impress, and expose every part of their lives for approval. But the believer understands something deeper. The opinion of Allah matters more than the applause of people. And the beautiful thing is this. When someone chooses modesty for Allah sincerely, Allah places a special light in them. A peace, a dignity, a quiet confidence no trend can imitate. Because when your identity is built upon pleasing Allah, people lose the power to define your worth. That is freedom. And this reminder is not only for sisters. Men are also commanded to lower their gaze, guard their character and carry themselves with dignity. Modesty belongs to every believer. The strongest people are not always the ones who dominate room. Sometimes they are the ones silently battling their desires every single day for the sake of Allah. So if you are trying to stay modest in a world pulling you in the opposite direction, do not feel ashamed. Feel honored. Because every moment you choose Allah over attention, your soul becomes stronger. And one day the beauty of that sincerity will matter far more than the temporary validation this dunya offers. You were never created to chase the eyes of people. You were created to walk toward Allah with dignity. And that journey itself is powerful.